How is that not good? I mean, I.
Are we back? Are we back?
Looks
Ta-da.
like it.
Check
That's
1,
fine.
check 2, check 3, check 4, check 5, check 6, check 7, check 8.
So, it's seeming alright.
Alright, I'm back to my normal buffer range. Let's hope it holds, chat. Sorry about that.
If something changes, please do let us know.
Yes, if something changes, do speak up and let us know.
Gross.
Okay,
I-
so
Dang.
the last we left, Brayton was dealing with an angel who
Yep.
speaks in Tristan's voice and was saying that if he wants something called the Keystone, he needs to serve. He said, serve who?
And
She said, yeah. She said the Queen of Shadows. You said who? And then buffer started happening, but what she was going to say was, she who sings in memory,
like, slight
keeper
shrug.
of the departed, the Raven Queen.
Wait, hold on, that name sounds familiar. Like, pulls up book on pack magic and like starts flicking through it,
Mhm.
like to the index, like Raven Queen. Shoot.
Make a religion check with advantage.
Is my religion? There it is.
Oh, that fucker.
Yeah. So the Raven Queen is one of the keepers of the dead. There are several. She's all about memory, sometimes taking for herself, sometimes protecting memories of others. She is ruler of the Shadowfell, where she used to be an elf, you see, and there was in the Elven Pantheon there was a dispute. So she was a queen and a mage of some renown, and so she decided, hey, if I ascend to godhood, maybe I can talk some sense into the gods that are behaving like children. So she called a bunch of her followers together and, like, did a big ritual to ascend to godhood. And she damn near made it. The problem was, right at the end, a couple of her so-called cohorts got greedy and were like, I want some of this power. And so she didn't have enough to, like, leave the atmosphere, so to speak. And so she crashed down. Everyone fucking died. Her corporeal form was rent asunder, and she was banished to the Shadowfell.
Well then.
Yeah. Which would make a lot of sense of where you are.
Aye, so like reading that like with a book, this like snaps it closed, like looks around, it's like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense given the area.
I want to know is how did you read that book?
What?
How'd you read that book? There's no light in here.
By the power
I
of
have torches.
Handlavium.
I mean, it's fine. You read it, but it just occurred to me after the fact, like, wait a minute, hang on, there's no light. Shit.
I mean, I have a torch.
Fair enough.
That I can use. So
Vision.
When you dark vision does not allow you to read.
Nope.
Oh, till I learned.
You can't discern color with dark vision. And so you can't discern text unless it's carved, and even then. So you light a torch. You notice that when you light a torch, the fire is muted and monochrome.
Huh.
It's like black and white, literally. Like, it's... Yeah.
It's
like one of
light,
those
but
kind of-
it's whitish.
And smaller than it ought to be. But yeah, you read that, and you look back at the woman on the chair is just, like, watching you.
So next question would be, why is the keystone important? Still, what then the air quotes when he's saying keystone? Because he's not
Right.
convinced.
Why is the keystone important? It is a symbol of what we do. and it allows those who serve to carry out the queen's bidding.
To send the dead, I went to say dead. To send the dead on their way and preserve their memories.
She nods. A pen, a sword, a shield, a tome, each has their purpose. A blade can enact the queen's will by making certain that when it is the time of a mortal, they pass on. Those who would cheat death are brought low, and those brought back undeservedly are returned to their rest. Sometimes it is an act of aggression. Others, it is a mercy.
Well, I suppose that's points in my book then, because we did take down a necromancer a while back.
Just observes you passively.
Alright then, say that I do agree to serve and I get my sword back. What would that entail? What would you have of me?
She adjusts her weight in the chair a little bit, sits up a little bit more properly. She says, much as you've already done, preserve the memories of those with little else. Make certain that those who would cheat the Lord of Bones or the Queen of Shadows are brought low. See to it that those shackled to serve the bidding beyond their time are put to rest. And do nothing to obstruct these things.
So as she's talking, he's nodding along. It's like, I have a friend that can help with the preserving memories part.
You say that, and hang on. Sorry. Can you guys
good.
take the stage for a few minutes? There's somebody literally right outside talking. I need to go deal with that.
Sure. You're good.
Can do.
Back in a second.
I mean, at this point, it should be the technical difficulties shouldn't
Right.
be singing.
Right?
I mean,
So what? While the fox is away, what's going through your head right now?
Yeah.
Mine, thank fuck I didn't get killed by a giant bird motherfucker. Looking at this, it's like I spent a lot of
I
money
have
on
a
that.
feeling. I have a feeling that the bird literally was the Raven Queen forcing you toward her quarters.
Funny thing, this isn't her. She literally said that my mistress. So she's a servant to the Raven Queen.
Yeah, she's like a diva or something.
Oh!
And also Kit mentioned that the Raven Queen no longer has a physical presence. So this couldn't be her.
Oh! Yeah, that would track. Uh-huh.
Yep. But what's going through my mind is thank fuck I got through that. They just
Yeah,
need to
those
figure out
haste
through this bit.
haste boots. Those haste
Yeah.
boots though.
Aye, saved me on that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they saved your ass just now.
Without
Between now and the boots and whatever magic items you have elsewise, how much shit are you attuned to?
3. The sword, the cloak, and the boots.
Ah. And you were gonna get rid of the cloak, I think, right?
I've already got the different cloak.
Oh, what's your
It
new
was one of- it was,
cloak do? I
one of the
don't.
guy's self.
that's the cloak of Bruce.
Yeah, pretty
Ah.
much. So I don't need to keep drinking those disgusting potions.
Ah, okay.
He can now just go Alaka fuck, and now he's Bruce.
Alaka fuck.
God damn it.
For specifically, it's got 2 charges per day, and I can use an hour for 1 charge. But it doesn't have to be all at once.
Alaka fuck. Here we go again.
Yeah, pretty much.
God fucking damn it. Here we go again. Yep, that's a Delta line.
Yeah. I've said that in more ways than one.
Yes, that's why I worded it the way I did. Fuck, bro.
Less, bro.
No, that was me. I accidentally just got shocked again.
What did I just tell you about touching your mic?
I'm not trying to touch it, but I have to keep it in a specific spot so it can be heard well. And that spot hurts.
For those of you who don't know, Gamzee has a short in his microphone and it zaps him if he touches it.
Why do you touch it then?
What the fuck did I just say, Nightfall?
Yeah, but like, touch it anywhere else?
What the fuck did I just say?
I know what you just said. Hold it.
I'm not trying to touch it.
Can I suggest wrapping it in something non-conductive?
Do you have insulating tape? I'm sure your cat has insulating tape somewhere.
I probably have some on my belt outside, but there's the operative term, outside, meaning
Didn't you?
yourself.
Wait a second. Don't you do some work as an electrician?
Yes, that's why I just said that's why I probably have some on my belt. Very perceptive, Nightfall.
So what you do, once the session is over, you go outside, get some electrical tape, wrap your thing up in it, and then problem solved.
I mean, arguably he could do it now while Kit's away.
Fuck you, I can.
The answer is fuck you, it's cold outside.
Either you can have a little misery now, or you can have a lot of misery as it continues to zap you.
Gracie's got a point. Delayed misery.
We call that spicy boredom.
Spicy
I have
boredom.
never heard that term before, but okay.
Spicy boredom is a
What the
freaking
fuck is spicy boredom?
Delayed misery, apparently.
Up here in Michigan, up here in the good old winter north, we call that we call getting electrocuted by a passively electric object. Just because we have nothing better, spicy boredom.
Oh my god, that sounds like there's a device.
We don't. I'm picking that up.
That sounds like a device. It's like it's a wheel that spins, and you turn the handle, and it's basically what's the word for it?
You're talking about
If I could derail you for just a second, I heard you say, I know you said boredom, but I heard Spicy Borden, and I was like, who is Spicy Borden? What class
That's
is
a
she?
cheese.
And why is her
That's a
name
cheese.
Spicy?
That's a cheese. That's a cheese. That's a fucking cheese.
spicy boredom. I think you need. I think.
It's a Pepperjack drink combo.
Apparently that killed Nightfall.
Listen,
Guys, it's a good thing Braden's talking to the Raven Queen, because Nightfall's gonna need a funeral.
Oh my god.
I'll spare the dying his ass. It'll be fine.
Oh, I'm
Nightfall.
sorry. I'm sorry.
As far as the cheese comment goes, I need you to breathe stop.
Also, I spent 8 months in Michigan. I can confirm what Gamzee's saying. It really is spicy boredom, because there really is nothing better to do in the dead of winter.
Bro, I have such.
Jeez, that says a lot about Kit's C&D game.
I don't know why. But I have a very dramatic passive resistance to electricity.
Welcome to my world.
I mean, look at you.
I used to work at when I went to San Francisco, we went to one of those like old these are the old arcade games of the past.
Hi, Fox.
What did I miss?
I'm telling you.
We're discussing Gamzee being incredibly bored.
And
Oh, I'm
also
sorry.
no kind of cheese.
We went to one of those places that's like, we have the super old arcade stuff. And I walked right up to one that was like those old, see how long you can hold on while we shove a current through your system machines?
Fuck that.
My
And it
7th grade science teacher made one of those.
Yeah, we had one of those too in 7th grade.
It was one of the ones that are like so old they got put out of commission because they would they would start fires and shit because
Oh, I know what
shit.
you're talking about. I know.
You take one of those,
Go
yeah.
on, finish yours, and I have something to add to that.
I watched a guy probably double my weight and triple my body mass grab onto it and couldn't even make it halfway. I grabbed onto it and it went all the way to max, and the most it did was just make me giggle.
My dad had a friend who he was with his friend in one of those arcades, and they pushed the levers all the way to max and then put the quarter in. And the dude's entire body seized up. He picked up the machine and broke it.
Oh no!
Wow.
I felt bad once because I took someone's pen that does that as a prank, and I pressed it, and I kept pressing it. I'm like, dude, where's the piece? Apparently it kept shocking me, and I never realized, and I drained its battery.
You really can take electricity. Nice.
So anyway, shall we get back
Yes.
to the game?
Yes.
And for the
Yes.
record, the boredom wasn't that you were the game. It was just like
Yeah. It's
Life
Winter
machine.
boredom, not this game boredom.
yeah. Wintertime boredom. We were talking about how my mic is shocking me, and I said we call that spicy boredom.
Fair enough. So where do we leave off? I was kind of distracted by the noise, so.
hey, what do I need to do to serve shit? Like,
Right, okay.
went through all that. Aye. So aye, let's say that I do accept. Like, what do you ask of me? Yeah, I went through what that was. And I forgot what my next question was gonna be.
Yeah, let's say I ask, what are you asking me? She says, for the time being, not a great deal. But when the call is given, you will answer.
And honestly, what's going through Braden's head is like, I'd spent a lot of money on that sword. Like, fuck, I want it back. And as long as I'm not serving something like fucking Loth, it doesn't sound that bad.
Right.
So, because this is like something that really would have taught him when like dealing with a noble that's higher than what they are. Like, he would go to one knee and like, I don't. What would it would be like? Go to one knee and like put the hands out to receive the sword or something.
Yeah, like supplication.
Aye.
Instead of the sword appearing, a character that some of you know and some of you don't, steps out of the door opposite the one that you came in.
Mhm.
Gamzee, if I could trouble you.
Mm-hmm.
You see a black-furred tabaxi with yellow spots and like a purple like toga almost on.
Right.
And
Aww.
Wait a second.
yeah, right. And I think she, the woman on the chair, like turns, and says, "Has this one earned the keystone?"
Looks up, looks behind.
What does Scratch say?
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry.
There you are, Nightfall.
I'm digging up Scratch's vocabulary.
You're the one who kept saying, "Are the games connected?"
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm digging up his vocabulary. Give me a sec.
A little bit of Maik the Liar, a little
Yeah,
bit of
Let's see if this is about right. He has a particular greed to him. It is not unkind, but perhaps usable.
Slightly morsed himself. Wait, greed?
Will he serve?
I believe he will. That was not Scratch.
That was close.
Yeah. God, what was my entry phrase for Scratch? Scratched face of a gold coin. He. God, where are you, Scratch?
With
In
the
the
Raven
Shadowfell,
Queen, we just established this.
in the Shadowfell, apparently.
He will serve as well as the one on the shores of death.
You were expecting to play Sockum, not Scratch.
And I think she nods. And still interested. Actually, no, her voice changes. It's not a voice that you recognize, Brayden, but it's a voice Scratch recognizes. And she says, if that is to be the case, inform him of the curse and those who walk away from the shores. Let him know the threats that he will face. You're used to this, Scratch. You've been here for a bit.
Yeah. I assume it's the Cholt death curse.
It is like that and all of it. Like liches and like anything that would defy the Raven Queen.
Boy, you know of death. You have sung her name, no?
A few times.
There are those that would choose to continue the song of life. There are those that defy it. Some are deemed worthy to do so. But there are others. Liches, zombies, ghouls. Those that have been resurrected without due reason or due right. They are the targets of the Queen.
No.
Pause. Speaking of which, Scratch, Asmodeus is trying to claim his own. Your next assignment will be to stop him.
As it shall. No, that's not how Scratch is.
It could be in this state.
It could be in this state.
Like, we both know Scratch is absolutely a fucking paladin of the Raven Queen. Like, come on.
God. Asmodeus. Talk about bland. I mean, I'll do it. Of course I'll do it. It's my job. But how bland?
His name is Casalanta, and Asmodeus is going to try to send him back.
Like fuck.
Oh, lovely.
Like fuck he is. Where are my gloves?
I think Brayden would turn to him and so please don't let him come back. He was hard enough to kill.
Where are my gloves?
You like look around and she says, "The keystone, Scratch."
Right. The keystone. Apologies.
And you notice that, yeah, the Tabaxi is wearing your fucking rapier.
Okay.
No
Nell.
bastard.
Nell. He like pulls it off of his side. A sword with a name close to that to mean nothing. A blade that will be given back to you to return what should be nothing.
Will you serve Brayden Coy?
The sneaky boy.
Thank you, Gamsey. I was hoping you would say it, and you came through.
Oh.
We all know Scratch fucking would.
Yep.
Yup.
He goes to take a breath to answer. Like Scratch says that, he goes. Trying to stop myself from chuckling. It's like, well, to the best of my ability.
She like makes the hand motion, and Scratch holds out the rapier to you.
I'll stand, like, take it, run a hand over it.
Yeah, you take it, and it's like being pulled down the drain. Everything spirals in on itself. There's this tremendous, like, pressure in your ears. And then you wake up
Shoot.
with basically everybody else in the, I almost said in the glade, but like in the clearing of the woods. It's morning, and Connie and Lawrence are making breakfast.
Oh shoot, I was gonna have Scratch yell something to him as he left.
Too late, sorry.
Damn it.
But you did your part really well, thank you.
Yeah.
For prosperity, what would he have said?
Send your brother to Chult. I have a bet I'm trying to win.
Hell.
The question is, what one?
The answer
All
is
of them.
Yes.
Like, if Brain's just waking up, he like wakes up where I start, like straight up.
Yeah. Isvili
sit in position.
is like asleep on your chest, so you start, she sits up really quick, you see you reach for a dagger.
Set Bolt awake.
Rockham and Derek are like off to the side sparring.
Yeah.
Connie's whistling as she cuts whatever's for breakfast.
Brain would just like put a hand on his Vili's lap, be like, "Sorry, just."
I'm gonna say Pierce is to the side studying a spell book.
Probably. Brayden usually is the last one to wake up, so...
So it's just a bit of a bad dream, that's fine. Oi.
You say, you're like, oi, and when you exhale, there's just like, you could see your breath for a second.
Oh dear.
And Isvili sees it, and she like, tilts her head a little bit.
Apparently not so much of a dream. Like, just puts a hand to his head, it's like, great.
Check and make sure your grappling hook is in fact intact or not.
Yeah. So you're like,
Right?
like put a hand to your head, and Isvili, like at this point she's seen enough. She like gets to her feet, and she's like, Constance.
What? Oh, you okay,
got you.
Brayden?
No, I'm fine, just, oi.
Lawrence,
Comes over to check him out.
Lawrence doesn't even look up, it's just, here, give it to me.
Hands him a
I've
potato
not
or
checked
whatever it
here
is.
yet, I don't know what's kept and what hasn't.
Nothing, like it's everything you went to sleep with.
I need to check it over to like make sure that
Aye,
if the string is actually cut or whatnot.
it everything is as you left it.
Okay.
What's the matter?
What did you do, Brayden?
That's what I've done, and like points to Sockman. It's like, you need to stop opening gates to other fucking deities.
Make me.
What?
Wait, what?
I'm just making.
First of all, what? Second
yeah,
of all,
like
elaborate.
Yeah, and Lawrence look up like, uh-oh, what do we do now?
third of all, you were asleep until 5 seconds ago. What the fuck happened?
Let's just say apparently we're actually it's safe in our dreams, and he'll like go to his backpack and dig out the fucking packed magic,
Right.
like flick
Good.
through it, open it to the Raven Queen. It's just like put it on a stump in the middle of the group. It's like, guess who got contacted in their sleep by this one?
So at least it
Blink,
was a
blink.
good experience, right?
Hey,
Good with a question mark, and just Lawrence keeps going back.
So Salcom says at least it was a good experience, and Isvili goes, oh, she was attractive, was she?
Brayden, click those boots and run.
I want to take a look at the book.
Okay.
With Israeli saying that, oh, she was attractive, was she? I think Brindle turned to it, it's like, I would agree with you, but she had Tristan's voice, so.
Lawrence freezing, just like, I'm not gonna ask, I'm not gonna ask, I'm not gonna ask.
hey, wait, what? Why
She spoke
would
with
she
her
have
voice.
Tristan's voice?
Because connected with memories, he's a fucking major part of my memories, that's for sure.
The
guy basically raised me, come on.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, from the sound of things, at least it wasn't your mother.
If it was my mother, I would have just left the sword there. Which is apparently a keystone, and let go over and take it out and look it over.
Keystone?
I'll use the words that she did. The sword can be used as, what was it? An extension of the Raven Queen's will.
Is there anything on the
It can be used
page
to
with...
enforce it.
Is there anything on the page about the Raven Queen, aside from the picture?
Yeah, it's a book on like popular choices for starting warlocks. So yes.
Sockham would have snagged it to read the passage on her.
I was about to say that Pierce was going to read as well, but go on.
It's a chapter. Make a religion check.
Oh boy.
With advantage, because you have the book.
And about this time, a raven comes down and lands on Brain's shoulder.
Like, for reals?
Aye, because I get a raven familiar right out the gate.
Oh, that's right, and you long rested. Let's give it a slightly more opportune moment than this.
Okay.
That is true. I'll get to that. So, what do you want to know, Sockham? You get 3 questions about the Raven Queen.
He said it had Tristan's voice. Like, why?
The book will not tell you anything about Tristan Sirikes.
Well, like, why did it take a voice he'd recognize?
One of the Raven Queen's domains is memory.
So I guess she just, like, picked something familiar to him?
And also Corvids are mimics.
Okay.
And also the Raven Queen doesn't have a corporeal body. Like, the Raven Queen does not exist in a form. She's a collection of noises.
So, good news. That wasn't a deity.
I did preface that it was one of our, liaisons or servants.
Right.
Was she attractive?
Is
No,
that not who we've been talking about this entire time?
No, he just said she talked like Tristan.
Can I read this over his shoulder, or Sockham?
You cannot physically see over his shoulder.
I can't. I was about to backtrack and say I can't see over their fucking shoulder. Yeah.
Does it say anything about the benefits to being in a pact with her?
Yes, actually. Young warlocks of the Raven Queen tend to gain more guile. They are better at, both mimicking their way into high society and obscuring themselves, either socially or physically.
So he's Brandon Coy, the even sneakier boy.
Yes.
Yes.
Does it? I guess my last question is kind of a dumb one, but any information is good information. Does it say, what the specific job a warlock of the Raven Queen will have and how often they're called to perform it?
It does not say how often they're called to perform it. It says usually it's, putting down undead, stopping necromantic rituals, or, finishing the business of spirits.
Oh.
In exchange for, mementos.
I think he just hands the book to Pierce. Long as you don't get called to deal with Leaf, this should be pretty good.
So, Brayden, you pull out Nell, Knell, Nell. I keep wanting to say Nail, that is not the name.
Gee, I wonder why.
Gracie, you're starting to do static.
And you pull it out, you run your hand over it, and, you hold it in your grip, and you run your hand down the blade of it, right? Checking it over?
Yep.
And the feathers around the grip, rustle, and then sit up, and there's just your little raven sitting on the hilt of your sword.
Okay, that's cool.
You're welcome.
Very cool.
Like, just look at the raven. Like, tilts head slightly. Hello there, little friend. Care to explain why you've joined us?
It just like hops from the sword hilt onto your wrist.
Put a finger for it to like jump onto.
Okay.
And-
it
and, like,
jumps
put it
onto
to
your
my
finger.
I like put it up to my shoulder.
Okay. It
Apparently
hops
I
onto
have
your
a
shoulder.
watcher. Aye, it's apparently I have a watcher then, or companion.
What looks over from the book?
Gestures at the
And
raven.
Lord said, "Stop making breakfast and come over."
I need to talk to House Raven about this, because that
Is this is it anyway distinguishable from a normal raven?
It's just a normal
Do
raven.
you have any way to distinguish it from a normal raven?
The reason I ask is because I know Delta had mentioned this was that he had a
Do you
familiar.
have a means to check?
Behaviorally, it might act differently.
Behaviorally, it
I mean-
appears to be it appears to be a trained smart bird.
Okay.
The reason I'm asking is because my familiar is visibly glowing, and I was told that I could not change that in any way.
Correct. You also
But-
summoned it.
this is not a find familiar Nightfall.
I
This is
understand
a-
that.
I'm sending you a familiar.
This is a born from my will to act for you to act under familiar.
Yes.
Like, do you have a way that you can perceive if this is different from a normal bird?
I mean, Connie could try and turn into it.
You can certainly try.
I mean, I can read the description if that would help.
Oh, I have a stupid
No,
idea.
I'm waiting on Nightfall's answer.
No.
Then it appears to be a
Okay,
normal
bro.
bird. It manifested out of the feathers on the sword. That's probably a tell. But it appears to be a normal bird. A smart, trained, but normal bird.
I offer the bird some breakfast.
Okay. It pecks at it.
Nom nom.
It
Is a bird.
Do you make that noise?
Yes, I do.
It croaks that noise.
That is adorable.
You say that, but they have mimicry.
Yeah, I know.
Hence, it croaks that noise.
Interesting.
And then in Pierce's voice it says, interesting.
Oh no.
I have a really dumb idea.
Actually, I can do this. Hold on.
Sock like looks at the bird mimicking, grabs hold of like his bear totem
Mm-hmm.
on his belt. Got any connection to Mother Raven, little friend?
That wasn't me this time.
Tilt, like tilting its head back and forth, looking at you. Interesting.
Little distraught because he thinks that means you'd understood him.
Tries to like, not peck like a woodpecker, but tries to like get its beak around your totem,
My totem?
your wooden bear totem. You said you held
Yeah,
it out.
Well, he like grabs hold of it because that's supposed to be his connection to the spirits.
Right. Do you like if you hold it out to the raven, it goes to bite it, but not like a dog bites thing, just like gets its beak around it to like feel it.
I think he'd let it.
Yeah. It is also doing this, it should be noted, to Brayton's head.
Yeah.
I like your bird.
Wait. He might
I
be
like your bird.
sees it doing it to Brayden. He might be trying to preen you.
And Lawrence should probably
Wouldn't be surprising, honestly.
look over Esvile and be like, "Well, you do say he keeps needing to clean up from time to time."
You look over at Isvile, and she's like twirling a knife between her fingers, like, should I? Like,
So, Zvile, what's your plan here? Because I think you've got two types of competition for attention now.
Oh my god.
so the only response you get is she stops spinning the knife, and it just clatters into her gauntlet, and she just like pulls her fist around the handle. Just snap assassin's grip, looks at Salcom.
Really don't think that's necessary, Isvili.
Smug bard smile.
Of course.
I know where you sleep.
I think Pierce steps closer to the bird sitting on Brain's shoulder.
Hmm?
I wonder if you can use this all the same way as I can.
The bird is watching you intently.
His bird is also sitting on his shoulder.
The raven is ignoring Lavina.
Lavina doesn't exist to it.
Right.
So you got a name for this little guy?
Hey.
Is it a
Given the
guy
fact
or a
that it-
gal? Do you know?
It's an omen.
It's gender
Yes, but what's-
omen.
Yes, but
Oh.
what's in his pants?
Determination.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, Malcolm's gonna offer up the giant word for raven.
Would you even know what that is?
Yeah, so he says the giant word for raven, and the raven, like, turns to look, and looks back, and just goes, interesting.
That's the first name he's responded to. Go with it.
Lawrence is probably looking thoughtful, and then he'll pull out one of those gold coins and offer it to the raven.
Pull out a gold coin, and the raven, like, puts its beak around it, and, like, inspects it with the inside of its mouth, as birds do. And then lets go of it and, like, looks at you.
Just all yours if you'd like it.
Guys, it's a normal raven, come on.
A very smart raven.
It's a very smart raven, but
So, you, like, as yours as you want it, like, takes it in his beak, hops in a circle, and neatly deposits it into Brayton's coin pouch.
That's adorable.
That is adorable.
Lawrence smiles and says, "Honestly, I don't know what I expected, but yeah, it's about right."
You know what?
I think that answers that question.
You know what? Actually, I've just realized something.
What's that?
you say, I've just realized something. Connie says, what's that? And the bird goes, I like your bird.
God. Next, this bird is gonna claim to be Grib.
It's
Anyway.
Okio the Blue all over again.
With this bird just kind of out of nowhere, and we're asking, yeah, we're asking you what its name is. Why don't we ask it what its name is? It might already have one.
It's just gonna parrot whatever we say to it.
Are
Hey
you
bird, what's your
sure?
name?
Hey bird, what's your name? And, like, looks at you, tilts its head the other way. Umbra, why?
Blink.
Wait.
Raven, like,
I think Sockham does like that back step with the "Why are you running?" scream.
I,
Well, okay then.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Umbra.
Interesting.
apparently
didn't-
you have a way to get messages to people.
I didn't expect it to. Oh my god.
You good, Sock?
I'm not used to my ideas being right.
I mean, I don't know about you lot, but I like the name Umbra.
They're frequently right. You just not usually straightforwardly so.
I mean, you're right.
I mean,
They're right
You're right.
adjacent.
So
I'm
it
gonna
is
teach.
smarter than an average bird.
I'm gonna teach it how to swear.
Oh no.
Do not learn how to swear, please.
Umbra looks at Sock'em. I'd say you're a bit late on that one.
Oh god. Oh no. You know what? That makes sense. It's been the familiar for several people. Fucking hell, and of course one works for Mert. Of course one works for Mert. Of fucking course one works for Mert. This is Pierce saying this, by the way. Of course one works for Mert. Fucking damn it.
It's gonna bite us in the ass when Mert's here and it says, of course it works for Mert.
I mean,
Oh,
thankfully, extension of one's will.
Yeah, but not yours.
You say that.
I mean, yes, we say that. It's the Raven Queen's will.
It's the
And
Raven
I'm
Queen.
acting on that will.
It's the Raven Queen's will. It's just listening to you because you're the sub manager of it.
You're the
So,
intermediary.
so in Connie's voice, in the tone she takes when she's correcting someone, Umbra goes, "Chosen."
Wait.
Nice.
So did you meet anyone
wait a
else?
second.
You meet anyone else interesting during your trip, or was it just the weird lady?
The con-
Interesting is a word for it. Fucking giant demonic raven. That was something. Chased me through
That's
the
lovely.
turn off the entire building that I found myself in.
Lawrence
Um,
looks at.
Can everybody make a charisma saving throw, please?
Oh dear.
Fuck.
Brayden,
I'm
you
not
have
great at
disadvantage
these.
on this.
Yeah, no.
Come on, dice. This is my first roll. of the night.
Okay, you all fail except Sock'em. This is perfect. You all fail except Sock'em as this thing makes the ring wraith screech.
Like brain clenches. It's like, fuck.
That flails a little bit and lands on his ass.
So
Ow!
you four are Connie, Brayden, Lawrence, and Pierce. You're all frightened for the next minute.
Oh, fuck.
He didn't even say nothing though.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the sound of the thing that attacked me.
That was an interesting noise, little friend.
As Pierce moved hide behind the nearest tree.
Like brain just like shoos at the craven. It's like go sit on his shoulder for a bit.
Once
Sock'em.
again,
it flips over to Sock'em, tries to bite one of his tattoos.
hey, that's part of my body. Thank you.
I like your bird.
I like you. Wait, no, you are the bird. I like you.
Wait, no, you're the bird. I like you.
I should get a bird.
I should get a bird.
You are a bird.
You are a bird.
Oh my god, it's Grib all over again, isn't it? This is exactly how Grib went with Okio. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the death crow, there was a tabaxi there, like black with orange, with yellow spots. Never seen him before. Sounded incredibly sassy.
Umbra goes, "Scratched face of a gold coin."
That's
There you go.
actually a really cool name.
Bird just stares at you.
What else do you know, bird?
What else does the bird know?
Head
How
tilts.
long you got?
Many things apparently.
So I think he's like, it's like, what else do you know, Bird? Looking at Sock'em. Head tilt one way, head tilt the other way. 40 years if you behave.
Huh.
What?
What?
Huh.
Wait.
Wait. Whoa. 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 What's the Raven Queen's shtick? He's like looking at Brayden. Have I just been told when I'm gonna die?
No.
Okay. He's like looking at the bird, like he's doing the wide eye.
Has a
What the
minute
fuck is
passed yet?
this?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Which raises the finger, like, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna bother trying.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Sock, you want your belt back.
Oh hell yeah! Give it here.
So,
Oh, hell yes, give it here. Flits
Alright,
over to
little friend.
Pierce. Starts fucking with Pierce's hair.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah. Get him. Yeah.
That is my hair, little fellow.
I've been telling you could use a trim.
I fucking know. I know.
It has enough knives, and I'm sure.
Hey,
that's
Pierce, make a
enough-
perception check.
Oh god. Okay.
I just got a great idea. Excuse me as I go to parish.
I'm pretty decent at these. Guys, please don't be against me all night.
No, Tracecare, it's not +8 strength. It sets your strength to a set number.
Oh,
Okay.
So what's your thing -8?
It's a goblin 20. Hooray.
It is a goblin 20. So this thing is like pecking around your hair, which is like in your immediate field of vision. This bird has teeth.
Ah,
I feel like there's
That's not right.
I feel like there's an immediate recoil the moment he notices it and like kind of shoves the bird away from him. Hey, wait, fuck.
The bird like flaps over to, I don't know, probably back to Brayden at this point.
That thing has teeth.
No,
looks at
Pierce,
the
it has
bird.
a beak.
No, it has teeth, Connie.
Yeah, it's
fucking teeth.
little, but its mouth is full of like little incisors.
It has fucking teeth.
at this point, I'm not that surprised.
It's a bird. It's not supposed to have teeth. I'm not a druid, but I
Given
know this.
what all we've gotten into, a bird with teeth is low on the list of surprising things. At this point.
Bird are not supposed to have teeth.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
bro,
might be
do me
low
a
on the list, but that doesn't make it any less weird.
Nightfall.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Like,
Oh,
that's
Bird, do me a
uncanny
favor and
levels of
smell it,
weird.
Pierce.
Nightfall.
This is
Nightfall.
Pierce, not.
Nightfall.
This is Pierce, not Nightfall.
I'm so used to calling you Pierce. Oh no. Pierce.
Yes.
A bird isn't supposed to have teeth, he says. Throws Galestorm, recalls it, and an axe really isn't supposed to do that. But you know what? There's magic. Wizard.
Bird are
Which is
not even
derogatory.
the birds I summon don't have teeth.
Yours
Well,
also
I-
aren't real.
That's because you're not creative.
I. Holy shit!
Wow.
Wow.
Wow! Fuck.
For
Yeah,
the
that was
for the record, I'm kidding. I'm just practicing my jabs for the spell I got.
Hey, what spell is
What spell
that,
did you
pray
get?
tell? I swear to God, you're a bastard.
What
I
spell
learned-
did you get?
Do we want to know?
He like does like the finger thing. I learned a vicious mockery.
Do you sure you didn't use it?
Oh, you'll never hit with that.
Oh.
I mean, like you trying to bite things, Connie.
Sheesh.
And Lawrence would probably give Umbra a look like, yes, they're always like this.
I'm sorry. I love you all. You're my family, and I cherish you dearly.
On the other
Oh,
hand,
agreed. I'm just trying to give you fodder.
Actually, yeah, Sock, that's a good point on the spell topic.
Hmm?
I don't know if I have any now.
Well, point your hand at me and try to force something to happen.
Can I do that?
He's a big target.
What spells do you have, Warlock Boy?
Chill Touch, Frostbite, Arms of Hadar, Witch Bolt, Inflict Wounds.
Why in
That's
the
a
fuck
big
did you
troll.
not take Eldritch Blast? I had an amazing Eldritch Blast plan. Damnation.
Oh,
I didn't take Eldritch
Witch Bolt
Blast.
sucks.
How does it
Witch
suck?
Bolt is good. No, I'm saying it's gonna suck to get hit by it.
So,
Yeah.
okay,
Wait,
so...
wait, wait.
does.
You do or don't have Eldritch Blast, Brayden?
I don't.
Why the?
Because all warlocks take Eldritch Blast.
Can
and
I
it's not
can?
like-
Yes, that's because their class abilities give them bonuses to Eldritch Blast, Triskar.
I wasn't aware of this.
I wasn't going to take anything to do with Eldritch Blast, though.
Can I convince you to think twice about that?
Why?
Because a lot of your Warlock class abilities augment Eldritch Blast.
Well, those abilities are also optional.
If I take them.
I mean, okay, fine. Basically, if you took Eldritch Blast, I was going to give you Murder of Crows from Bioshock Infinite.
oh shit.
Oh shit!
Fair.
You don't have to.
I
But
mean,
now, but
Ow.
now he's tempted.
Ow.
Grace, your headphones are
Mm.
being a pain.
So if you don't want Eldritch Blast, then what spell do you try to cast at Salcom?
I mean, I'll take Eldritch Blast if I don't have to replace one of my other ones.
I mean, you have to replace Chill Touch.
Why Chill Touch a bit
Cause it's
specifically?
necromantic.
And
Those inflict wounds.
Yeah. And what does the Raven Queen not like?
specifically necromancy.
Aye, she wouldn't give you
Oh.
those.
I was about to say specifically necromancy that enslaves wills.
Or augments memory.
Or
I mean,
augments memory. That's fair.
None of which I have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that
I
No.
think that it is reasonable to say
Schools
the
of
Raven
Magic.
Queen would not give you anything from the necromancy school.
I
I have a point to be made. Schools of Magic are medieval fantasy social constructs
What?
because cure wounds being evocation.
What?
Each put together by the people of the world. I thought that was a thing that the people of the world
Oh.
decided what schools they fit into.
I get it. Nightfall's being a nerd.
Kinda
You're
like how-
taking the lore route rather than the mechanical route.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
basic. Okay, kind of like how vegetable isn't an actual part of the plants; it's a culinary word.
Right?
There's
The schools of magic are a label. They are a generalizing term created by those that use them.
Okay.
But
that-
even so, the Raven Queen hates vegetables, therefore you don't get to eat them.
yeah, like you are correct. However, the Raven Queen is like if you put the Raven Queen in a pot and boil it for 3 days, what you have left are the words "crazy elf lady."
okay, fair.
And am I wrong?
No.
No, you're not.
Oh.
This is great.
And I feel like that has to come into play a little bit. And if she doesn't like necromancy, why would she give you necromancy spells?
Not to mention one that, by its own description, creates a decaying necrotic hand.
Yeah, like what is Arms of Hadar? This will sort this out right now. If Arms of Hadar is necromancy, this whole thing is moot.
Arms of Adar is summoning tentacles.
So it's
Pretty sure that's
conjuration.
evocation. I'm pretty sure it's
Uh,
conjuration or evocation.
It is in fact conjuration.
It's conjuration. Okay. So yeah, I think yeah, necromancy is gonna be, at least for right now, I think necromancy is gonna be withheld.
that's
If you can
your
prove you're
limit.
responsible with it, maybe later.
This is mom putting cookies on the shelf. This isn't, you can't use this because I said so.
Would have been nice if this came up when I was telling you about the ones I was taking.
I'm going to
I
be
would-
honest with you. I didn't research the Raven Queen until about a week ago.
I'd also like to note, Arms of Hadar on a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage.
Yeah,
Good.
that is fine. It's not a necromancy spell.
Okay.
Oh, also,
Necromancy
it actually
damage is okay, just not necromancy school.
Yeah.
that actually makes sense because yes, she was part of the world that made the concept of schools of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Issue that comes up there, Fox. The actual class gives you a couple of necromancy spells.
Mm-hmm.
One of them being false life.
Right, but isn't the class at the end of the day, you get the magic that your patron gives you?
I mean, yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to put my GM foot down here. I'm saying, like, nobody has made a valid argument aside from it limits what a warlock can do for the Raven Queen to give you necromantic spells.
Could I make the argument for reflavoring them so they're less offensive to the Raven
Yeah,
Queen?
no, absolutely.
It's less argument and more clarification.
But
So
yes, if we find a way to like make inflict wounds do like, for example, slashing damage and make it an evocation spell, I think that's reasonable. However, I don't think Chill Touch has a leg to stand on because Ray of Frost exists.
Chill Touch doesn't do frost damage.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There's no reason to reflavor Chill Touch because there's a whole lot of other damaging cantrips.
The whole point of Chill Touch is to prevent opponents from healing.
I'm just saying, make inflict wounds psychic damage and have them relive horrible memories.
I mean, I like slashing damage and make it Talon Strikes, personally.
Ooh.
Okay, if Chill Touch... Okay, I didn't realize... I don't have the entire book memorized, I apologize. I didn't realize that Chill Touch prevents healing.
Chill Touch is great because if you put Chill Touch on, like, a zombie or something, by the rules of Chill Touch, the Undead Fortitude cannot kick in because it prevents healing of any kind until the hand ungrips.
Yep. And it also, gives Undead disadvantage.
What? Wait, back the fuck up. Hang on. What, Gamzee?
You make a ranged spell attack against a creature to
Undead Fortitude is not healing.
Oh, did I misunderstand what Undead Fortitude does?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Undead Fortitude is not, I go down and then get healed again. Undead Fortitude is, you can't sever that last thread.
I had the
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
It's like in the Hercules movie when the fates pull his thread and he gets his god powers and it breaks the scissors. That's Undead Fortitude.
I see. My bad.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
The target takes 1d8 necrotic, can't regain hit points until the start of its next turn. If the target clings to an undead target, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of the next turn. And it scales pretty nicely.
So it's one
okay, so
specific
according to chat, who is apparently doing y'all's job better than you are, some Raven Queen specific spells are necromancy.
I said that earlier.
I didn't hear. Did anybody here talk him say that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair dues. I didn't hear you. Fair enough. But point being, okay, cool. The rules say that she gives you necromantic spells. As the GM, I'm saying that don't make no sense. But fine.
Well, looking at it, the ones she gives you aren't really super necromancy-y either. She gives false life, feign death, speak with dead.
Speak with dead, I can see. I can understand that one. False life, I can understand. Feign death.
That's basically just a bullshit tactic.
Yeah,
I
feign
guess?
death. Feign death just makes you look dead.
But it does give you Finger of Death later.
No.
Yeah, it gives you Power Kill and Finger of Death. Also train.
What? I'm looking
And
at
the
the thing right
actual-
now.
Not in the spell list, it's an actual ability you get later on.
Is it?
That doesn't make sense!
Oh, it does. That's weird. Probably something to touch on later. To change.
Like, okay. Admittedly, this is on me, Delta, because I didn't research the Raven Queen until much later than I should have.
Mm.
That being said, fictionally, I'm gonna make the decision right now. I'm taking fucking Power Word Kill and Finger of Death off the table.
I mean, I wasn't going to go that high anyway, but
I mean, just that's not gonna happen because it raises your opponent as a zombie. Like, no.
Mhm.
Yeah, that really doesn't make sense. Ugh.
False Life, I'm fine with. Speak with Dead is obviously fine. Inflict Wounds, I still think it would be reflavored. I'm gonna be real. I don't have an issue with it mechanically, but I don't like Chill Touch as a gift of the Raven Queen. I just don't.
If you really don't like
I mean, it's sort of like preventing them from resisting the pull of the grave.
Except it's not, because undead, his primary opponent, are resistant to necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it also prevents undead from hitting you.
What?
Yeah.
It
Give
gives
them
them
a disadvantage.
on attacks against you. Yeah.
Chill Touch gives you disadvantage on attacks and prevents you from healing?
No.
It gives undead
Only on
disadvantage. You
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
anything it grips onto cannot heal until the start of your next turn, and undead targets get disadvantage on attacks against you.
Alright. I'm not gonna sit here and argue about it, and I don't want to put my foot down and say no. It's
No,
just,
we can talk about it after the show. It's a little bit frustrating because I had asked about this stuff.
yeah,
fucking
you
when I was putting it
did.
together.
I didn't realize what the Raven Queen was at the time.
I know, that's fine.
I don't have an issue with the spell. The spell is fine.
Right.
I don't see it being given by the queen.
Remember when I said can I reflavor it to fucking, what was it, radiant damage?
No.
I know you said no at the time because it is a bit powerful on its own.
I mean, if you're gonna reflavor it, then why not take a different cantrip? Because there's a bunch of damaging cantrips anyway. For
Yeah,
example, Toll the Dead.
I was taking
Warlocks,
it for the mechanical aspect of it.
Warlocks get a couple of really lit cantrips, man.
I know.
Like
Frostbite being one of them.
Frostbite, Ray of Frost, Toll the Dead. All of those would be better.
I don't know how Fox feels about it. I know that there is a homebrewed invocation you can get to change the damage type of your blast.
He doesn't have blast.
Yeah, I'm saying if you were going to trade to that, there's a thing that you might be able to work out later.
So the ultimate point is, what spell do you cast on Talcum?
See, no, I don't know, because I was going to go with Chill Touch and just...
Chill Touch is awful, man. Everything
I know.
about Chill Touch, he's a good spell. He's a good spell to hurt somebody. It is a... I still don't agree that it's a Raven Queen thing, but moving past that, Chill Touch is not the type of spell that you're like, hey guys, watch this. It is the Darth Vader Force Choke of cantrips.
Mhm.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. It's...
You could do Witch Bolt, which
Witch
is
Bolt is also pretty bad.
I mean, it's like a... What's the damage of a Witch Bolt?
You have a non-damaging spell that you can cast?
Witch Bolt is a D12.
Ultimately,
I have-
neat.
I'd
I can
argue
do-
that fucking Sockum could take a D12.
Yes, Saku can absolutely take a D12. Go ahead, Raiden.
I could just cast Invisibility.
You could just cast Invincibility.
I'll just hold out a hand to do something to him, and turn the head to
Yeah, you hold
damage.
out a hand to do something to him. The raven on your shoulder, its eyes glow purple,
Mhm.
and then you just disappear like Frodo putting on the ring.
Go.
Alright.
I don't think Brayden notices.
It just like looks itself as like, did I do anything?
Red and you're invisible.
Lawrence just leans on his hammer like, welp.
That'd be useful for his stealth.
Moves behind Sockham, flicks him in the ear.
Blind swing back.
Make it attack roll with disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
I'm a doge.
Can
I mean, I was gonna flick him and then duck.
he rolled in that one anyway. So it's like,
Wow.
so you just like haymaker behind you spins you around. You don't hit anything.
Well, apparently that's useful. Like a voice coming from in front.
Wait, don't you turn back visible when you make an attack?
He didn't make an attack.
He just
flicks his ear.
like,
Sock made an attack.
yeah.
Isvila just like leaning on the stump now. Try the other direction.
No.
And just a voice from right beside Isvila. It's just like, nah, I don't think you'll hit me.
So Brayden, you don't do anything. Like you clearly don't do anything, and Isvila like starts and like whips around, like you did something, and she just goes, Brayden.
You sly dog. Right in front of everyone.
What?
Lawrence is like, rude.
This is not what we use magic for.
Like hands on her hips, scowling.
What?
You know what you did, Master
Can I see,
Koi.
like, rustling and like the brush on the ground where he's to see where he's
And
standing?
Probably, yeah.
I was gonna say at this point I dropped concentration. And just
Oh.
appear there. Just
I
like
had to-
confused gesture of what the fuck?
You know what
I
you
was gonna
did.
try
I had to get up a second. What did he cast?
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
Nice.
I'll remember
Oh,
that for
sick.
next time. Like turns away from you and huffs.
You dirty dog.
Wow.
I don't know what you're on about. I don't do anything. I just let it done.
Right.
That's illusion magic, isn't it?
Would have to be.
Should be. Yeah, illusion.
Neat.
I wonder if I can vicious mockery someone out of illusion. Or out of invisibility.
You would need to see them first, would you not?
I don't know. As far as I'm aware, I talk into the air and whoever can hear me gets fucked.
It's like I believe it's you pick a target you can see.
A creature you can see that must be able to hear it.
There you go.
Okay. I guess that means throw mud on someone and just start insulting their J's.
You know, a bag of flour would really counteract that.
Oh, glitter dust.
Or very hard.
I'm sure Tristan has some glitter somewhere.
No, there's an
Yeah.
actual
Oh, he
magical item
definitely
called
does.
glitter dust, friend.
Oh my god, that's rude. That is so fucking rude.
So, I'm fine with a camping adventure, but how long are we staying out here?
I'm ready to go.
We live here now.
How
Yeah,
about
we're
no?
moving out of the manor and setting up here.
After that amount of money we
Absolutely
put into that place, you kidding?
We're all
Okay, kick my ass.
we're all becoming druids. Everyone grab a stick.
Isvila picks up a stick.
Use stick, preferably.
Isvila picks up a stick.
Or hazel.
Oh my god, I just got the stupidest idea.
Don't say it.
Don't even know.
We
I'm
know
not
you well
risking
enough.
it.
We know you well enough, Gamsey.
Apparently
Gamzee.
not.
Gamzee, put it backstage.
I fucking...
No, but seriously.
Yeah, we probably should head back since we kind of commandeered this place in the first place.
So you're, as far as we know, back to normal, Sock?
What?
You're not. You're in control.
Until the next full moon.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, he's Sock again.
We could moonbeam an arm again, and that'd suck, but
What, we bought a month?
Pretty much.
Well, assuming nothing goes terribly, we don't need a whole month.
Assuming things go as we have planned now,
then we need
Dashin should be
on that
returned.
shirt.
Dashin should come back in a couple weeks with a experimental cure, and then I'll be
Precisely.
fine. And as long as that doesn't turn me into something even worse, we're fine.
So we just, I mean, we can come back here. We didn't damage it in any way.
I mean,
Yes, there's a hole in the side of the cliff, but I can put that
Yeah.
back together with more
Yeah,
earth.
where'd that come from, anyway?
Your axe.
yeah, it kind of
No.
flew to you.
I don't
Connie.
know what you're on about. Galestorm can't fly through objects.
It
Apparently
didn't
did.
fly through objects. It pushed it out of the way.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Yeah, it just kind of tore a hole through it.
Well then. You might be a little bit stronger than I thought, he says, like, looking at the axe.
Umbra looks at Sock'em, looks at the axe, looks at Sock'em, looks at Brayden. You might be stronger than I thought.
I can promise you he's stronger than you think.
Well, now that Castelliner is dead,
Realization is like, about that.
What?
oh my fuck.
And Lawrence Freed is like, oh boy.
Connie, you're exploding hard.
Connie, holy fuck.
Ow. Connie explosion. That was a bad one. That was a real bad one.
That was on par with Kit's, like, thermonukes.
Hey, about that. Overheard something about Asmodeus trying to reclaim him? And
I... Oh my fucking god. No.
Lawrence just sighs. Of course.
I mean, the tabaxi scratches on it. How well that'll go, couldn't tell you.
I mean, with a name like Scratch, he's probably got this.
I mean,
I had
So
to.
what I'm hearing is we're going to Avernus.
Not
I sincerely hope not. What the fuck do I know about Avernus?
Make a religion check.
Can I? Probably not, but can I?
You can make one with disadvantage. You might have picked up something from her shawl.
I was gonna say, same here.
That's about right.
That's
about
sure,
what I
go ahead,
expected.
What
Connie.
is it, religion?
Yeah. Cool. So all of you except Soko, Avernus, hell. It's hell. It's hell. It's fiery, and there's dead souls, and it's a wasteland, and it's hell. It's hell.
Fuck that.
Sockham, Avernus.
There.
Avernus. Oh, that's the place a couple roads down from. That's the place a couple roads down from the bar that's got those awesome scrambled eggs, right?
No, that's... Fuck. I'm trying to think of a name that sounds similar to Avernus that would fucking totally be the place for a breakfast restaurant.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's a Dauncey, isn't it?
Avernus is quite literally the place you go when you're a bad person and you die.
So, Trench would probably be right at home.
Don't
I
let
mean-
him hear you say that, but
Fuck, fuck, what's, how do you say the name of that species?
Rakshasa?
Rakshasa.
Rakshasa. Two
Rakshasa.
Rakshasa come from a furnace? Pause. Do I know this?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
out of character, yes.
I mean, some do. And that's what Pierce knows. Some do.
Some do. I don't know about, I don't know about Trent.
You know what that means? We can't assume anything. No one tell him.
I wasn't going to.
I mean, whether we tell him or not, I'll probably figure it out.
I mean, probably.
You guys have very, very annoyed Trench.
I
Just-
mean, considering he can read our fucking minds, if you think it around him, he'll know.
I'll just,
Oh, no.
I will just think about nothing but biscuits and sweetbread for the next 3
Is
days.
that not all what you? Is that not what you think about all the time anyway?
No.
No more fodder for vicious mockery for you.
Well, okay. It's mostly been the fodder for vicious mockery lately. But that's not the point.
I say we go back to Troll School Alley.
Yep.
Make sure things haven't burned down in our absence.
What are all these bleeps and boops? I thought I turned that off.
I
Sure.
mean, it burned down here.
So, you guys go to get up. Are you gonna walk back to town? Like,
I mean,
town,
we don't have horses.
Waterdeep, the city of Waterdeep.
Yeah, that is home for now.
Okay, so you guys all like pack your shit up and make your way out of the woods. You find the road. You start heading back to town, and you get like it's about an hour's walk. We've established like it's a ways.
Yeah.
You get where the forest ends and the farms begin, and you see like 10 Zentarum just like sitting at a wide spot in a road around a campfire having breakfast.
Mhm.
And you guys walk up, and nobody moves except for Zaraj, who lowers his hood. And he
Yep.
sees you, and he just goes, "Did you get it?"
Yeah, it's good and dead. Burned up in a big heap of fire. Turned to ash, pretty much.
"Yeah, but did you get it?"
Like, takes a breath, like, yes?
Yes, parentheses question mark.
"Why didn't you confirm the kill?"
I did. When it went down, I made sure that it stayed down.
"Then why the apprehension?"
Because Asmodeus is a bitch.
"Yeah, what else is new?
That's why the apprehension.
What's he got to do with this? I thought this was Malar."
A mix between Malar and Castellaners.
No, my situation was that this is something different. Better?
Arguably worse.
Okay, there you go. Arguably
It was a mixed situation between Malar and Asmodeus because a Castellanter got infected. We took care of it, but
"Of all the people you could have bitten,
on the
Yeah.
plus side.
Amalia Castellanter. Really?"
No,
No,
No.
she's the one I killed using a door.
Well, I think we found your. I think we found your title for tonight.
I think we found your
Yeah.
mug.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Oh, nope. She's the one I killed using a door.
Oh,
I bit the other one.
You bit the other one.
I don't remember his name.
do I know his name?
Do you have it
I
right?
know we've heard the name.
The one with the dead rat that he calls a goatee.
Yup.
Victaro.
Victaro. Well, it doesn't really matter now. He's Victar gone.
Are you sure?
Looks at Braden.
Unless Asmodeus has anything to say about it.
And as long as Scratch, like, still looking at Braden.
Yeah, Scratch.
Long as Scratch is on the job, we're good. I hope. I don't know who the hell he is.
Scratch?
Some tabaxi.
Black fur, gold markings.
Exactly.
I would know him.
Exactly the one.
Wait,
Ugh. How does he play into this? Connie says, "You know him?" Zaraj says, "I knew his dad."
Oh.
wait.
Oh. Oh.
Uh,
I'm so distraught.
I think
He-
Yancy's sleep damage.
I'm so distraught.
Why?
How Scratch is involved is another story entirely.
Why? What did I do?
No, but I knew his dad. The implication.
I mean, we established that his dad was an adventurer.
Yes, and I love it.
It makes sense to me. Zaraj is kind of old. Like,
Yeah.
he's not
Zaraj
Durden
probably-
levels of old, but he's up there.
No,
Gerard
I am.
probably fought him at some time.
No, 100% Silver Coin was allied with the Zentarum.
Oh my god, yes.
Silver Coin used whoever he could to get his goals done. But in more of a positive way than Scratch did.
So, where is he? He's not much older than you these days. He back there?
No, I think he's dead.
You're shitting me.
It shrugs. It's like, it's the best guess I've got.
There's no way. No, if there's one thing that boy's good at, it's surviving.
Serious questions, Zaraj. Does the name Raven Queen mean anything?
I mean, in the same way Pelor means something, or Lolth, yeah, why?
Like points at himself, got visited in a dream, he was there. So, take that as you will.
That actually sucks. Like, I have a letter to write sucks. You sure?
Positive.
Ugh.
Sorry, Zaraj.
Was he cool at least?
No,
have a-
he was a thief, a liar, cheaped out on his debts, got into deeper debt, but he tried.
Do you think he's got a story to tell?
Why?
It's my thing.
Keeping memories.
I'm sort of a skald. I'm working on it. I
I wouldn't be the one to ask.
You said you got a letter to write kind of bad, right?
Yeah, nobody you know.
I was gonna ask, think you could ask with the letter?
Can't promise I'll get anything back, but sure.
I'd appreciate it. I'll pay you for the trouble, too.
Reaches down, pulls a stick off the fire. There's like 3 sausages on it. He goes, I don't have an appetite. Somebody eat this.
No one's gonna stop him. Salcom's gonna reach for one.
Okay, yeah,
Alright, go ahead.
pull it off, bite into it. Umbra pecks at the middle one.
I'm
Nice.
desperate. I'll take that one.
one of the Zentarum grabs the third one.
Aye.
Right, you lot, pack up. We're moving out. Gets up, shoulders his quiver. Well, the city's still standing. Good job.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, I know I don't need to say it. I'm gonna say it anyway. I wasn't here. You didn't see me. If you did, I'd kill you. Got it?
Sorry,
Oh.
who are you?
Cheers.
Oh.
Pulls his hood up.
So guys, it's really great we didn't run into anyone on the way here.
Don't
No,
push it.
not at all.
By the way, Brayden, are you gonna take an assignment at some point?
You fucking told me to wait.
And now you're the hero of Bloody Waterdeep.
Well then, give the hero of Bloody Waterdeep a job.
What? Here? Now?
Obviously not, but fucking.
Go talk to Fala. Fala runs the whole thing. Just do it.
Okay.
Just do. Now I cannot stop imagining Zaraj as Shia LaBeouf.
Zaraj has about 150 pounds on Shia LaBeouf. Let's be real.
I mean, so does a Kiwi, so...
I'm gonna be honest. Zaraj could do that pose a lot better than he could.
You damn right.
150 pounds and about 85 pounds more muscle.
Yeah. No. Like, Zaraj is like. Rock and Sock are definitively the biggest people you have seen. Full stop. Like, Rock and Sock are bigger than Andre. Rock and Sock are bigger than, I've already forgotten his name. I apologize. The guy from Clan Tars. Like, there is no character you have encountered that has to look down at Rock and Sock. That being said, number 3 is Zaraj the Hunter.
Zaraj doesn't even barely has to lift his head. His just eyes flick up. It's like not even a quarter of an inch.
Yeah, basically. Like, Zaraj is like, he is a big orc. He is a big, bulky, motherfucking orc.
He's big boy.
He's a big boy. That being said, like, Zaraj has always been quietly impressed with Rock and Sock because he's never found anybody bigger than him.
Nice.
So,
oh, yeah. How long? I already forgot. Apologies. How long is it going to take us to walk back again?
like, the rest of the way, probably 20 minutes to get to the gate.
Okay, so longer than it would take me to attune my belt.
I mean, no, because it would have been an hour of total travel. You could totally attune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know to put my number back up.
Nope, you're good. So, do you guys go first, or do you let the Zentarum go first? You don't want to go at the same time.
We should go first.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna go first.
So you guys go as they're packing up. You head through the farms. The farms are, of course, working because the sun is up. So you pass a bunch of people in the field. It's like that scene from Mulan, where like they're all like marching through the farmlands, and the farmers are out and they like wave at them and shit. It's like that. I think like one person that's out, like, because it's moving into summer, so they're probably like getting a field ready to be turned over.
I can't believe we've been playing so long that we're shifting fucking seasons.
I know,
Holy
right?
shit.
You like they look up when you come by and like shield their eyes from the sun. They're like, hey,
Yeah.
are you the KnightLites?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
Need a hand with something?
Oh, I mean, I got a field that I need to work on, but nothing for you adventuring types. What are you doing out here?
I used to live on a farm. What do you need?
Blinks. Gotta... don't trouble yourself.
You sure? I'd be happy to help. Don't even need pay.
Blink.
Be-
Blink. Well, we've
I
got
mean,
in the next
it
week
wouldn't
or
hurt.
so, we've got to get all of this field cleared out and flooded.
Doesn't sound too bad. Me and my brother
Cranberries
pulled
in the
that off.
summer, you know?
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, I do like good cranberry.
Before that, we've got to get all of this out of here.
And what is all of quote unquote this?
I'm sitting here trying to think. Probably corn, realistically.
So old corn,
Well, no, harvested corn.
harvested corn.
What's left behind?
So old husks and
So nothing that would be too much of an issue for 23 strength Sockham.
It's more of constitution. Like, no, there is nothing here that will challenge your 23 strength. It's more of what you can physically move and how tired you'll be.
and given what all we went through, long rest or not,
And like it's a
Looks
commercial
awful.
field. He's one of the people feeding Waterdeep.
Right.
Sockham,
Yeah.
between you and me, we can get a bunch of unseen servants out here. We can get multiple out at a time.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. It's not concentration.
But it
What?
specifically says you can only have one at a time.
No, it does not.
Let's check.
I'm gonna be over here. 'Cause
It's an invisible servant springs into existence. It has a can't attack.
If
Once
you command
each of your turns as a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant. They can perform simple tasks once you give the command. They perform you command the servant. The fuck?
Yeah,
wow.
I'm honestly kind of surprised by this.
Same, actually. And it's a ritual. God. What is the fucking March of the Broom song called?
Hang on.
Because that's literally what you're doing.
Oh my god. Right. We could actually do a lot, I think.
Yeah. I think we could handle this afternoon.
Probably. Something to get our minds off of.
I feel like we're saying this loud enough to do. He's staring at us incredulously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, it'd be a good thing to help get our minds off of yesterday, at least.
Absolutely.
And I can get a little bit extra range using Galestone, probably.
It's literally just called the Sorcerer's Apprentice, apparently.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That's the actual title.
Oh.
So, what are you doing?
How big is this field? Like
I
the
mean,
one he's tending to?
It's a commercial ass field, so. Let's see. Medieval fantasy. He's probably got several fields. This is one of them. I'd say at least an acre, maybe 2 or 3.
How many feet?
That's a large amount of land.
Yeah, it's a large amount of land.
An acre is about 43,000 feet.
Yeah, I used to live on a little over an acre in New York. It takes you a bit just to pace it.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is we can't do this in an afternoon.
Probably not.
We can certainly make it easy on them to get the rest.
Okay, how so?
Well, if I bring out 2 servants, right?
Right.
Have them go to their range limit, 60 feet, on both sides of me, and then have Pierce go 180 feet out and do the same.
Right.
And we just move through doing the work that needs to be done like that. That's a lot in just a couple hours.
Yeah.
I can arguably put out more than just 2 because ritual casting.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to think of it from a perspective of range.
A ritual takes 10 minutes. Plus 1 minute for the spell's level, I think is how that works.
Yeah, I think. Unless you're a scribe wizard, in which case it takes 1 minute no matter the spell.
Right. So you could just... Yeah, you if you guys want to just Sorcerer's Apprentice this shit, feel free. Like...
You up for it, Pierce?
If I spend my max level spell slot, I can summon even more help for you.
Oh god, what? How?
Conjure minor elementals.
God.
Yes, we're gonna make it a fucking party.
Okay,
Suppose
so
the question would be, do we need to burn the field afterwards?
so I just want to clarify something for you guys. You're going to expend all of this energy to help this guy, and there's miles of farmland in every direction.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get a moment's peace ever if you do this.
Yeah.
That's true. People would be asking us to help with menial things all the time.
Yeah. And this would be... We would get dragged away from important stuff, like, what? Keeping the people of Waterdeep fed isn't important too?
Yeah, right, exactly. Like...
Yeah, and the more I look at this, the more it's like a bad idea to just...
Yeah.
If this was in Amber Ridge, that would be one thing, but this is like this
Yeah,
this district actually has a name. I don't remember what it is right now, but like this is
an
district.
industrial size farm, where our farm was...
This is one of several industrial size farms.
Waterdeep needs a lot of food.
Could I suggest, instead of putting all our resources into it, like summoning one each and then telling them to just help the dude tend the field for as long as they can? So it's still very nice, but not quite as absurd.
But if we do that, it'll end up in the same result.
No. It's... Oh yeah, we'll help you recognize this. We'll do a nice thing. It's the difference between helping somebody across the street and fixing their car.
That's valid.
Or
like
maybe
if you do a week of this guy's work in 20 minutes, that's going to make headlines. If you give him a little help, that's different.
cut a few hours off compared to
Yeah.
Dude, you give him a little bit of a hand and like, hey,
We're giving him an extra hour with his kids instead of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we do that then.
Okay. So you guys make a couple of like unseen servants. They start clearing the field.
How many should we do?
I do
Pierce?
one each.
One each.
Yeah, one each.
Okay.
And then,
One.
yeah, like, takes him a minute, like, notices what's happening, he looks up. Whoa. That's mighty neighborly of you.
Of course. If you're ever in town, you should come over to the Troll Skull Manor. We've got it up and running
It's
as a bar.
not called that
Good
anymore.
night's rest.
Right.
the good night's
The Good
rest.
Night's Rest.
You should come to what was the Troll Skull Manor. We've started calling it the Good Night's Rest. It's a bar and an inn.
If you want a good night's rest, just work in the field for a while.
I mean, that probably gets a laugh out of Lawrence. Like, okay, that was a good pun.
Well, we used to work one all the time when we were kids. Well, except for Pierce. He always had his nose buried in books.
I helped y'all sometimes.
Sometimes, and then you'd start whining because you accidentally cut your hand on the corn shuck.
You a scholar?
Yes, sir.
Reaches into his, like pants, pulls out a piece of paper. Found this on my door this morning. Can't make heads or tails of it.
He takes it.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to read it. What's it say?
It says,
The eviction notice.
it says, the bird is just for show. I can be everywhere.
Okay then.
Braden, you get over here now.
Well,
What?
Lawrence leans over. Oh.
Braden, read it.
Brayden,
Aye.
I think this was just delivered to the wrong place, sir.
Yeah, it's nothing for you to worry about.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
All right,
Pass me the
somebody make a
note.
persuasion check with advantage.
I'll do it.
All right.
You have me slightly beaten charisma, so.
There we go. Yeah.
Slightly beat.
All right. You say so.
Just let him read over the notes. Like, well, that's not ominous at all.
Just a little bit of a mailing issue is all.
They
Well,
missed Troll Skull Manor by quite a ways, but glad to help.
Absolutely. I'm guessing we can start walking again?
You couldn't not walk before. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
We had to keep within range of our unseen servants.
Do you?
Do we?
They have a range of 60
Do you?
feet,
Oh, are you gonna hang here for an hour?
probably.
Okay.
Soccer is. Oh, I should get rid of the legendary action stuff.
Yeah, you should.
If we're sticking around here for an hour anyway, I think Connie's gonna help just manually.
Okay.
Should find out if they have any sick.
So
I should.
what? Oh yeah, that they don't. Everybody's fine at the moment.
Oh.
So yeah, like a half hour later, you see a group of 11 travelers come like walking towards town.
Is it the Zentarum?
I mean, not obviously.
It's not. It's not the Zentarum.
Yeah, exactly. I think one of them like in the middle of the pack, who is like a head taller than everybody else, but like leaning forward, like pauses and looks at the group of you with the sun at his back, and then just keeps walking.
Are they just that? Are they actually? Nope.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yes.
Why aren't they okay? Just gonna keep walking.
Malcolm's probably been singing this whole time as they
Oh
walk.
yeah, no doubt. So an hour passes in relatively like blissful domestic work, or I guess industrial work technically, and then the unseen servants fade. You guys head back towards the city, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get back through the gates without a hassle.
This was just like us choosing to let the Zentarum go first, but we were helpful and productive in the meantime.
It's us choosing to let the Zentarum go first after you specifically said you were going to. So, yeah, you're back in the city of Waterdeep. Hooray! The sounds and smells that you're familiar with.
Is it weird? I
Oh,
kind of
wait.
missed doing that work. I mean, I
Not at all.
didn't actually do any of it, but you know what I'm saying.
Attention
didn't-
deficit. Oh,
Wait, you didn't. You didn't actually work alongside your unseen servant? I'm shocked.
Well,
I know Pierce wouldn't, but I'm shocked Sockham didn't.
So where you
honestly,
heading?
makes sense. Sockham got lost in his singing.
Yeah, probably.
Probably Trollskull Alley?
Troll Skull Alley.
You heading to Trollskull? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
You
To make
head-
sure the place isn't burned down.
You head to Trollskull. The place is not burned down. It is open for the day. You can hear people inside.
Mhm.
You can smell food being cooked. And there's a carriage parked outside.
Oh, fuck. Do we recognize the carriage?
I mean,
Uh,
Lawrence's step probably
I mean,
picks
it's
up a little bit.
it's the Waterdavian equivalent of a city cab, so no.
No. Okay. I know we had a specific carriage at our door
We
the
have
other
a specific
day, so.
cabbage at our door. Yes, yes, we did. You are correct.
I know.
I mean,
know
it's like the
exactly-
pumpkin that was turned into a carriage, that sort of thing.
I know it.
Your name for this week, Nightfall, is Happiest Cabbage Wizard. Anyway, go ahead, Yamsey.
I know exactly what to do.
Obligatory, my cabbage is here.
Walk to the dude that like drives the carriage.
There's no dude that drives the carriage here.
Huh?
Nope.
Oh, I will assume the guy is on a break here then. That answers everything. Moving on, off to my station.
I was gonna say we best get to work, since how we're back.
I'm.
So you step inside, and there's like, I mean, it's not packed, but there's a lot of people in here, and there's just plates and dishes like floating in from the kitchen and going to the tables, and drinks are being poured. And there you go.
You Sorcerer's Apprentice Part 2.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a theme here.
And
Magic solves problems?
you come in, and you know the owners are back, so like a cheer goes up through the crowd, and Masha Safar is sitting at the bar,
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit!
and
Oh, fuck.
she just like looks over at Pierce with a mug of tea
I-
in her hand, and she goes, "Unseen servant and permanency, clever." Sip.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Wait, that's permanency is what
Permanency is a spell, yes.
I did not know that spell. I'll have to look into that.
It's
I,
9th level.
I gave him.
The
I
high
mentioned,
Oh, wait, that makes this even more obvious that she.
Yup.
she-
Mhm.
knows something up.
I mentioned why can't we just have unseen servant going all the time? And Pierce went, "You moron, we can." And we shilled out the money, and there we go.
How you doing, Lord Blackstaff?
She nods.
What can I get you? Aged whiskey, tea, probably tea.
She looks at her teacup and back at you.
See, aren't I good?
A refill then.
He's obviously going through this as a joke.
Yeah, right. So you go behind the bar, and like she was body blocking it, but there's like a full tea set on her other side. And then the rest of you come in, and she says,
Whew.
"Just checking in after the excitement."
I was-
Excitement is definitely a word for it.
Yep.
Actually planning to come and see you shortly.
Ah, wonderful. So your report is prepared.
It is. It's upstairs. I was.
Lawrence just
my
gives
downtime,
Pierce a look like.
but I have stuff to add to it.
Percival,
Yes.
I might be the youngest Blackstaff, but I wasn't born yesterday.
Get called out.
I actually did have it, but events. Events occurred, and there's more stuff to add to it.
Mhm. Well, you can tell me over tea.
Absolutely.
Splendid. Would you like anything to eat?
She
We've got some really tasty cucumber sandwiches here.
She pauses. How are your
I'm still-
bagels?
I wouldn't say they're the best in Waterdeep, but they're pretty damn good.
No, if you want the best, you'll have to go da 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 da. Our favorite bagel
What-
place.
You just tell our business to fuck off, Percival.
If you want the
What?
best,
They're good fucking bagels.
if you want the best Nightfall or Pierce, you better shut up right now. Don't drive.
If you want
Do
the
not.
best bagels, you should go to da da da. But if you want the best lox and a schmear on a bagel, you should be right here.
You both need to stop trying to push our business out.
This
Stop
is
it.
totally a thing we would do. Come on.
Stop it.
Pause. She like reaches under her belt into one of the pouches that she carries, pulls out a handful of coins, drops them one by one onto the counter while looking at Salcom.
That's too cute.
I assume that means you want to. He like leans back to the kitchen. We've got the old Gabo force. No, halfling force working for us, don't we? In the kitchen.
Yes, you do have some halflings. That's true.
How much are we charging bagels for again?
Salcom's the one running the business. I don't know.
No, Connie asks that.
Oh.
How much did we buy the other bagels for?
You bought a lot of bagels. You bought bagels for the Force, homie.
I know. How much did an individual bagel cost?
I mean, the one that Brain got himself was a silver.
Yeah.
If you want a bagel, regular bagel, it's with like the fixins, it's a silver. If you want an everything bagel, it's 2.
She pauses.
And to be clear, an everything bagel isn't just covered in
You pick
sesame
up a
seeds
lot
and
of
things. It's got
things,
stuff on
right,
it.
Salcom?
Yeah.
I'll give you this pile of coins if you can recreate Donut's biscuits.
Oh god.
That sounds like a challenge.
That seems like schmuck bait if I ever heard it.
I was gonna say that's a good way to get shot.
Now, good Lady Blackstaff, Lord of Waterdeep, I have a nose for schmuckbait. Unfortunately,
I
I'm a
think Salcom
schmuck.
could do it.
Unfortunately, I'm a schmuck, so I'm gonna go try.
I think that's the last shot of the episode.
Oh, nice.
We've had Salcom's cooking. He's quite good at this.
He is quite good at this. It's true. All right, we're going to do some shout-outs because it's been a time, but we do it. Hooray!
I'm tired.
I am also tired. Gracie, give us a shout-out.
Hey, I'm Britch Mila, aka Gracie. I do art and things for Kids channel, and I also love tabletop when my mic isn't freaking out. Sorry about that. If you like art or tabletops, you should give me a poke. Or Minecraft, I like that too.
Brightwind is not here tonight, but he normally plays our ranger of the group, Rockham. You can find him over at these things that you see on the screen right here. And if you want to commission him for some art, I'm sure he will be very grateful. He does a lot of character art, and it's very, very good. Delta!
Hey, I'm Delta, your resident Mad Scotsman. You'll find me hanging about the Discord, playing mod stuff, playing games, usually for Destiny and the whatnot. And if you ever need a hand with something, I'm at your disposal, just give me a shout.
Gamzee, I have your thing updated this time.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Guy Gamzelis. I am the hero bard, the teller of tales that need be told. And I've been telling quite an interesting one on Wednesdays. We missed this past Wednesday, but that's fine. We've got the next one coming up real fast. And I hope you'll join us for a Deadlands short story Wildcards. And if ever you need me, you can always find me on the Discord, in DMs, or on Twitter at the Homestuck Homie. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your evening.
Nightfall.
Hello. I am Nightfall the Kitsune. I do stuff and things, button pushing, and the like. I played Pierce, and I also play Kilio on Thursday nights.
Is your
If you like what I
Odeon
did-
ready?
Not yet.
You have a week.
I know. And
I'm excited for Nightfall's Odeon. It's gonna be fun.
I'm incredibly nervous because I don't know how prepared I am for this.
You can do the thing. I believe in Nightfall. Trisker.
I also believe in Nightfall. Hi guys, Tresker here. I'm a mod for Kids channel, and I also hang about on the Discord. If you need something soft and fluffy knit, I can oblige with that. Feel free to hit me up if you want to, if you want something of that order, or if you happen to, need just a little bit of help with the budget after, these holidays and all the other shenanigans of late. I'm also a dab hand at that. feel free to bother me anytime.
For my part, as ever, I am the sharp-eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is the channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. And today has been one test after another, but we managed to get through it, and I got something at least serviceable out, and I am satisfied with that. I stream every single day that my health permits me to do so, and we're rolling with advantage in 2021 and beyond, which is 2 chances to catch a given stream. Tomorrow, we've got more Hollow Knight in the afternoon, and then I have a meeting that evening, so we will be cutting the stream a little bit short. But for more tabletop goodness, with more of this, we do have Crown of Fangs on Tuesday night. That Sense of Action Crown of Fangs is a D&D 5th edition module playthrough of Tomb of Annihilation that I am modifying heavily to tell the story that I want to tell. Stop by if you want more tabletop goodness. We'd love to have you. For now, I need to get out of here. But when I do, I'll be hosting someone. It's someone who I like, someone who I hope that you all will like, and can spread some of the love that was felt here today over in their channel. And check back here, because I'm always hosting someone, and you might find your favorite streamer that way. For now, as ever, time to close the book on today and leave you with these parting words. From myself, my keepers, and those joining me on the stage this evening, to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers. Whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all next time for more of the Tales of the KnightLites and a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.